Well, hello out there on YouTube land. This is Ben from Age of Print, and I've got a couple things here to show you. Just thought I'd say last week I was in Las Vegas for a small mini vacation for a few days. I like Vegas. I like to play the cards, you know, Texas Hold'em. But I've never been there during the flash flood or heavy rain. There was a flash flood the night before that we left, and the whole strip was flooded. It was so strange to see. And we stayed at New York, which is sort of in the center of the strip, near the center. And there's a lot of touristy stuff around New York. And I didn't think about it, but I walked in the lobby while I was walking around to find a slot machine or cards or whatever, and there was like 40 or 50 showgirls just sitting there along the edge of the wall because of the flash flood. And it reminds me to warn you, be careful of those showgirls. About maybe 6 or 7 years ago, I was with my wife and we were walking down the strip, and she wanted a picture with two of them, and they don't tell you a price. They just say, we'll make a donation. So after you take the picture, that's when they tell you, oh, $40. $20 a girl. $20 per girl, which maybe it's not bad. I don't know, but I'm expecting $5 or $10. And then they go, that'll be $40. And I was just like, $40? You know? But then I had another friend tell me that they didn't want to pay and that they threatened to call the cops. So I'm glad I paid the $40. But just be careful with those girls. I'll start with this here. I found this at Walmart last week. And lately, Walmart or Target, I either find no toys at all or very limited number of toys. There's not much there. So I'm kind of glad I found this. This is the Star Wars Black Series. I never see these figures there, but I did see this one, and I was a fan of Emperor Palpatine. I always liked the bad guys. You know, Vader's always my favorite. Emperor was cool. Darth Maul was very cool. Who's the other guy? Count Dooku. Count Dooku was pretty cool. The new guy, Kylo Ren, in the last three, he was my least favorite. Those last three movies were okay, but you know, they didn't hold up to the original three. Even the ones with Darth Maul and Dooku, you know, those were okay. I wasn't a big Jar Jar fan. But, you know, here is Emperor, and look, his stick, his walking stick. And there's his ugly mug. I thought this was really cool, and look, it's a real robe. So I thought that was cool. And then on the back, it's got a figure. I'm guessing this is an older figure. On the back, it's got a picture, yeah, maybe 2019 it says. But look at that. Isn't that cool? I don't know if it's going to focus. But you can see this is Darth Maul. This is the Emperor in his chair. And those little blue things are the lightning bolts that come out of his fingers that when he's, you know, electrocuting Luke. So I thought that is awesome. I'm going to have to try and find that figure. There it is a little bit. This figure, it says 2021, and then it says 2019 there in red. So I don't know if that's an older figure or not, but that's pretty cool looking. But I had to pick that up. It was, I believe, $19.99 at Walmart, which is kind of pricey for a figure, but I had to have that one. Then, this here is a smaller envelope. So, I'm going to guess card. I've got a few cards that I'm waiting for. I don't know exactly what they are, because I've got so many different things down here at the bottom, but let's see here. I'm not a big fan of how they packaged it inside. The envelope's fine, but you see the two pieces of cardboard? Yeah, they're not taped. That's not. But the card is fine. I just that's all there was. Interesting. But I like the card, and the card was in the plastic case, so I'm fine with that, I guess. Card's in good shape. This is one of the... This will go up with my wrestling autographs. This guy I remember liking. He was 90s? I'm guessing 90s. But he would come down. It's Gold Dust. There's him in his outfit. And he signed Gold Dust. He got a good autograph. And then a yellow piece of his shirt or something. What does it say? Authentic shirt relic. I'm never sure about those, if they're real or not, you know? But anyway, the autograph is Gold Dust. I remember watching him, liking him. He came down with a woman, Terry Runnels, something like that. And she was really good looking. She would always have a really nice dress on. And I always remember that large stogie she would have. She had a huge cigar and she would smoke it, you know, the side of the ring. She was pretty cool. And he's cool. And, you know, of course, his dad is the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, who I watched growing up too, way before Goldust. And then his brother's in it, right? Cody Rhodes. He's a pretty good wrestler too. I like watching him wrestle. But Goldust was pretty cool. And what is that? 26 out of 50. I don't know if that's gonna show up. I might there, yeah. But pretty good autograph. But so this will go up with my Mr. Wonderful and Paul Orndorff, who's my favorite wrestler of all time. And I got some Sergeant Slaughter up there. Got Chuck Liddell. I need to get... I have a Tito Ortiz too. I liked watching Tito. Hoist Gracie. Hoist Gracie I need. And... let's see, anybody else? There's a couple I want. I liked watching Frank Mir. He was pretty cool. I think he's the one, I remember watching him beat Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar is just a beast. But I think Frank beat him. Anyway, I've got these two, I think these are movies from Groove Entertainment. Gruv. I pick up movies from them every so often. They have really good sales. And usually the movies that I pick, $4.99, free shipping. So, besides tax, you know, not too bad. So, let's see, I remember a horror movie. I think it was a horror movie. Let's not look at the receipt. Pull out the first one. And of course, the first one's not a horror movie. This guy is interesting guy. I met him, and I've seen him walking around conventions out here. Sam Jones. This, if you haven't seen it, Flash Gordon. Late 70s, early 80s? 1980. There we go. The music in this is by Queen. I think it was Queen. I remember certain sounds and certain songs, and you know, the sound is definitely Queen from what I remember. Flash Gordon. And this guy, Sam Jones, is the guy who I've met at a convention, had him sign a magazine with him on it. Sam's an interesting guy. But if you haven't seen this, and I'm almost certain a lot of the younger crowd out there today have not seen this. And it might be, I remember it being kind of cheesy, so I don't know how well it's held up to today's standards, but it was very good back then. Yeah. Okay, well, if you haven't seen it, try it out. You might like it. Hey, here's my horror movie. About maybe last month, I got Happy Death Day to You, and I ordered it, and I think I ordered it because I thought it was the first one. And it was $4.99, $5.99, so, you know. And it turns out it was the sequel. Well, I'm not going to watch the sequel first. So, here's Happy Death Day. And this one was also $4 or $5 with free shipping. So, this is PG. PG-13. Not a big fan of a horror movie that's PG-13 because they can't, you know, really go into the blood and guts and that type of stuff. But I think I'm going to like this one. I've heard some pretty good things. I don't know much about the sequel, but I will watch this one, and I'll probably, if I like it, I'll watch the second one. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, here's the receipt. What was it? $5.99? $5.99. Yeah, that's the price of most of the movies. They do have, thinking of purchasing the trilogy of the extended version of The Lord of the Rings. I think it's $29.99. It's a pretty good price for all three. I have them, but I don't have the extended version set, so I might pick that up. I don't know. All right, so we got this box here. Now this box is from Nightmare Toys. They have a lot of horror movie toys, a lot of Funkos, and I pick up a Funko every now and then from them just to put up on my shelf, maybe to get it signed. And Monsterpalooza, which is in what, 3 months, 3 months. Sherilyn Fenn is going to be there. I had the worst crush on her growing up. She was in Twin Peaks, and one of my favorite horror movies. Well, it's not really a horror movie. It's kind of disturbing. It's called Boxing Helena, and from what I remember, she gets in a car wreck in front of a house of a plastic surgeon, something like that, and he brings her in, nurses her back to health, and he cuts off her arms and legs, so she can't leave, which makes sense, right? You don't want her to leave? Well, you can't leave. So anyway, and the surgeon, from what I remember, was Julian Sands, who was in Warlock. I loved him in the Warlock movie. So Boxing Helena, if you haven't seen that one, check that one out. Weird, strange movie. But this is a Funko, from what I remember. $10.99. $10.99 on the receipt. And I picked this up just to put it up here somewhere. They do really good boxing. Look at that's paper, and then it's bubble wrapped. I picked this up because it was on sale. And I might have this signed someday by somebody in Monsterpalooza. Robert Englund would be ideal. I can't remember the name of the other guy who played the new Freddy. It was okay movie. It was all right. But of course, Nightmare on Elm Street. And there's little Freddy Krueger. Have him sign right here, Robert Englund, or whatever the other guy's name was, and then maybe some sort of phrase, and always address it to myself, like the Leatherface one up there. So it's pretty cool. They do good packing, so yeah, it's in good shape. Oh, I got it on sale for $1, I guess, and I guess that's the normal. The sticker, hopefully I can remove that on the bottom. I'm sure I can. Anyway, so I thought I'd pick that up. I picked those up. I got, who else do I have up there to get signed? I have a Darth Maul one, a Kevin Nash, in case I meet him. Anthony Michael Hall is going to be at Monsterpalooza, and I do have a Funko Pop I got 2 years ago of him from the Breakfast Club. So if his line's not too long, I might get that signed. This here is very exciting. This one came yesterday in the mail from CGC. This might be one of the coolest comics. Hopefully it's cool looking, but it might be one of the coolest ones I've ever bought. I sent this to CGC in February. They had a signing from the Last Ronin people, Kevin Eastman, and then the crew who did the story and the art. And it was 100, I think, for all of the signatures, there were 6 people. So 6 signatures, I think it was $180, I believe, around there, or maybe $175. If you wanted each one to do a sketch head of like the Last Ronin, it was $240. So for $60 more, you might as well have that done. So that's what I did. I think there's supposed to be five sketches. One of the guys doesn't do a sketch. I think he's the storyteller. So I've been waiting, what, 6 months? 6 months for this box. I have seen a few online for sale. They have one at Unknown Comics, $1,500. So, of course, I'm not going to sell it. And I don't remember if I had them put to Ben or not. I'm not sure if I had that option. Because, you know, usually if you have an artist or something and you purchase something from them and you have it addressed to you, they're nicer. They're nicer about it, I'm telling you. And CGC, of course, the big bubble wrap, which I love. Oh, here's the receipt. I think this is the receipt. Yeah, this just shows what I sent them. I sent them Last Ronin, the second printing. I was gonna buy the first printing, and I found one 9.6. It was pretty good. That's pretty good shape, but it was a little expensive. So I picked up the second printing, which is I think better for the sketches. It was something about the color, but. And it says here, let's see, I valued it when I sent it to them at $65. I think that's fair. And then it says fees was $230. Okay. In-house signing. Date, March 2nd. March 2nd. What's today? April 2nd or 3rd? April 3rd? Okay, well, let's see what they... Let's see here what it looks like. Oh, that's the front. I don't get the back. Well, let me look at the front. Okay, 9.8. Let me take it out of the bag real quick. This is pretty cool. It's 9.8, Last Ronin, second printing. And then it says signed and sketched by Ben Bishop, Luis Antonio Delgado, Kevin Eastman. He's one of the creators. Isaac and Esau Escorza. And then Tom Waltz. Okay, so they do it on the back. Tom Waltz is the one who just signed it. I believe he's the story. Tom Waltz story, yeah. Okay, look at that. That is amazing. Yeah, this might be one of the coolest things I've ever bought from CGC. Or anywhere, for that matter. Anyway, let me show you here. So there's the 9.8 and all the people that signed it, but look at this. We got a turtle. Let's see here. There's the orange one. This one here is Kevin Eastman. So he's the one of the creators of the Ninja Turtles. This top one here, I don't know. Down here is Tom Waltz, the story guy. Let me turn it sideways. So him you could really see. Ben Bishop. This is Ben Bishop's turtle head. And then I'm just saying that because of the B. So the other two, the purple one here, and let's see here. Luis Antonio. I don't know. I don't know. Because there's a red one right here. These three I don't know. But look at that. That is just sick. All that turtles. Goodness. That is just awesome. Yeah, worth every penny. I would never sell it. Additional art by Ben Bishop. Oh, okay, I think that's the cover. Okay, the Esau and Isaac Escorza, they did the cover. It's these guys right here. I'm probably butchering Esau. E-S-A-U. Esau. Escorza. Isaac Escorza. Tom Waltz and Kevin Eastman did the story. Of course, got their autographs. Peter Laird, I did not get. He was not part of the signing, or else I would have. But that is just awesome. And the case is in perfect shape. That is awesome. Delgado, Luis Antonio. I think the red one is Delgado, because there's this long line and his signature right here and an A, and his middle name is Antonio. And Esau and Isaac don't start with an A, and it looks like it. So that's what I'm going to assume the red one is. So the green one and the purple one are probably the Escorzas. That is awesome. Just awesome. There's the back. Nothing on the back. Which is weird that they only have one line up here of all the people who signed and sketched. And then it continues on the back. Like right here. It's the same day. And it's weird. Well, I guess it's not weird that everybody signed it on 6/1, so June 1st. So it took 2 months. Well, it took 3 months. They had the comic for 3 months before the signing took place. And then it took them 2 months to grade it, encapsulate it, and send it to me. So the grading 2 months, I think that's pretty standard. But the 3 months to wait for the signing, that's but look at that. I mean, just all that goodness. Oh man, just awesome. If I keep seeing people put I think it was who was it, I see people put things on their walls to put up comics on the walls. I might have to buy like a strip of that and put my favorites, and this would definitely go. Look at all that. That is just sick. Anyway, that's what I really wanted to open and show you. That's exciting. That is very exciting. If I ever get Peter Laird, or if he's at a convention or something, I'll have him sign this too. I don't know if he does conventions or anything like that. If he does, man, this is going. So I just wanted to show you those couple things. I still have a good 20 items down here. I've got like 4 packages from, is it Midtown? I think Midtown Comics. I don't know what I ordered from them. And I have one from Behemoth Comics. I remember they released a comic a month or 2 ago that was real hot, and I think I ordered that. Got some cards and movies and yeah, anyway. But since I'm back from vacation and I'm feeling pretty good, I will hopefully do another video this week for you. So, but the turtle thing is awesome, and gold dust. And yeah, I'll keep getting those Funkos, even though I don't collect Funkos. I do not. I just have probably 15 of them now. 10, 15 Funkos. I blame you, Stevie. Stevie B. He did the same thing, Funko Pop, every so often. Yeah, anyway. It's midsummer? Is it summer? August, September. yeah, midway through the summer. Really hot out here, really nasty. Hotter than Vegas, which I was not prepared for. I thought Vegas was going to be brutal, but it wasn't. So it's definitely hotter here, I think, than in Vegas. So anyway, stay cool, hydrate, drink your water, and I will hopefully get another video out this week because I'd like to know what's down there and be excellent to one another. And I will talk to you soon. And my name is Ben from Age of Print. Thank you.